I play some weird games sometimes, oftentimes games nobody's ever heard of. Sometimes people ask me why I play so many games that are just not relevant, that nobody would ever know of, especially if I'm trying to get some views on YouTube. And in all honesty, my reason isn't noble, it's not logical, it's not some crazy philosophical thing like my last video was. The simple answer is they're cheap. I'm a college student. If I'm going to be playing games, they're either going to be on my console, where they're easily accessible and oftentimes easy to get secondhand, or they're going to be relatively cheap on PC. I can't afford a capture card either, so I can't very well record long amounts of gameplay off the console. I can record 5-minute segments because the consoles have that built in, but that's about it. So oftentimes, in order to play a game long term for recording, it has to be something cheap on the PC, or it has to be an emulated classic. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy these games. Some of them are some of my favorite games ever. I'll emulate some of the older Pokemon games, and I love Pokemon. You all know I love Pokemon. Gary's Mod's only about $10. The Room and the Room 2 were only $5 each. So I don't want you to think I'm complaining about not having good games to play. Simply put, this is me trying to tell you guys the reason you're not going to see any of the high budget games that are going to be clickbaitable, the kind of games that you're really looking for, is because I simply don't have the capability of recording them. That being said, I do try to put some quality into the videos that I am capable of doing, and I do try to play games that are interesting. Now, why am I making this video? Why am I telling you all of these things? Why does any of this matter? And simply put, I just wanted to give people a reason why I'm not playing the big budget titles that they necessarily want me to, and to kind of let people know that I wouldn't really be able to at the moment anyway, so even if you suggest them, I just won't be able to do it. I guess you could say this is an update video or announcement video, but I don't really know what I'll actually want to call it. We'll call it a me telling you my reasoning behind things video. It's why I've been doing a lot of these kind of talking, ranty, tell you about things I enjoy type of videos recently, because they're the easiest videos I can do right now. I'm in the middle of a college semester, but I still want to bring content to people. And I do take some pride in this stuff, especially recently, and I do want to make the content good and worth watching / listening to. So my videos aren't necessarily going to be 10 minutes long every single time. They're not necessarily going to be edited to perfection. They're not necessarily going to be the major games that you really want to see all the time. What I will do is I will give you my genuine self. I will always give you my genuine self. That's the most I can promise. It's the most I can do, and I hope that's enough. So until next time, I hope you understand.